Well, it's October 7th. I don't know what's up with that. It was smoking a lot worse than that when I just got here. I don't know. Anyways, I hope I was aimed at that smoky mobile. Anyways, some numbers on the homeless. I just spent a few hours walking around in amongst them again. Without the microphone and stuff, and everyone's stories surprisingly similar. But trying to get a handle on the numbers. In a recent video I said that here in Brantford they list, I forget if it was a year or two old, I don't have my notes with me, that their figure from a year or two ago was based on the number of shelter beds that are utilized. When you go to the number of emergency and emergency clinic numbers, people who list their address as of no fixed address, that number almost quadruples. Some other numbers, and again I don't have the numbers in front of me to break them down, but in this year alone, between immigrant status, citizenship, temporary visas, and student visas, that comes to 2.8 million in this year alone to date. Trudeau didn't build 2.8 million houses. We haven't built 280,000 homes in Canada this year, I don't think. I don't know what that number is. I'll come to that a little more in a moment. Actually, Trudeau, in the 8 years he's been in power, evidently has built 13 residences. Houses, I guess. I don't know. That was Poilievre and his theater in Parliament. 2.8 million in 1 year. And the year isn't done. And that doesn't include irregular immigration figures. It doesn't include the missing million from last year alone of student and temporary visas that there's no accounting system. Did they return? Did they go somewhere else? Are they still here? Well, nobody knows. And nobody's looking. Yeah. So, are we doubling? Did we quadruple? Did we tenfold the homeless last year? The further I look around locally here, the numbers, they far surpass 400 or 2,000. That fellow who offered me a sandwich downtown, he said they gave out 400 lunches today. You got to figure 300 of them are homeless. Maybe another 100 are students. And the odd passerby who goes, free sandwich? Sure, yeah, okay, thanks. Or somebody like me, I declined the sandwich, but I mean, I could have said, yeah, sure. It's appalling, it really is. I don't know what to do with it all. It's my resources are so limited. And I don't think, well, I'm going to bring more personal stories as I travel amongst them and hear their stories, but it's difficult to do with these. I'm pointing at my phone like, yeah, okay, I'm tired today. I'm physically and emotionally drained. It's an appalling situation here in Canada, and nobody. I don't see anybody covering it, really. I mean, we get some headlines from the homeless immigrants in Toronto with, they're better dressed than I am. They all have cell phones and nice luggage, and there isn't enough shelters for them. What about the people I see on the streets here? They've fallen through the cracks. They're not cracks, they're great gaping canyons. Wow. Well, I'm taking the rest of the day off from this whole thing. I need a rest. It's grinding on me. Oh well, take care everyone. Oh, have a happy Thanksgiving. And I do mean that sincerely. I see where Poilievre was doing his theater in Parliament there, that the turkey's gone up 70% from last year. 70%. Doesn't jive with what Christine Freeland and Trudeau are saying. We're doing just great. We have the lowest inflation rate, and it's going down. Somebody should tell the turkeys that, I guess.